Well, there is a way to manage your diabetes during the holidays and still be able to enjoy all the eating and holiday parties. Dr. Medam is here with CHI Memorial this morning to give us some helpful tips. Great to have you here this morning.
Good being here.
I'm excited to hear these tips because they are particularly important for people with diabetes, like I mentioned,
Correct.
but they're also good tips for all of us.
Yes, this is a general guidelines where you can manage your diabetes, but also it's good for everybody.
Right.
So
Right.
holidays are the season where you have extra treats, sweets, everything.
They're
lurk
everywhere.
around
Let me
the
just
carpet.
tell you, they
Yes.
are everywhere where I have gone lately. They're just there. It's part of the celebration, and,
That's right.
and you want to enjoy that. And so you're going to give us some tips today just to keep in mind as you go to these things.
Absolutely. So festival times are usually where we gather a lot of people, we do a lot of cooking, so you have to be a little bit creative and selective on the choices of food that you make.
Right.
So if the food is being served as a buffet, just make sure you selectively use the ones which are better for your health in general,
Right.
especially for diabetics. So you have to be really vigilant about the number of carbs that you take in. Usually the sweets, you can count them as a carb count,
Right.
but it's not in addition to the daily carb count that you need to take. So, so these sugars and carbs actually raise your blood sugars very rapidly, and then drop the sugars really rapidly. Both of things are not really good for diabetics.
Right. Or I guess all of us in
Correct.
general. And I think one misconception might be if you know you have a big party coming up, you think, and I've been guilty of this myself, thinking, well, I'll just go all day and really not eat very much. But you said that's not always wise either.
That is not wise to do that, because you have starved your body for so long,
Right.
and then when there is food available, there unconsciously you eat more.
Right.
So that actually adds to more calories to your daily diet because you have been starving the whole day. That's not good for the diabetics either.
And does it spike sugar levels even more then?
Correct.
To do that?
Because you
Right.
tend to eat more than normal, so
Right.
that's automatically going to raise your sugars. And then if you're diabetic and you have starved yourself the whole day before the party,
Right.
you tend to go towards the sweets because that's going to raise your sugars immediately.
Right.
And that's what you want because
Right.
you starved the whole day.
Okay, so if you know you're going to be doing these, because we all want to enjoy ourselves and be
Correct.
able to take part, but I guess obviously just, to reiterate the important things, of course, exercise. You've got to combat the calories and just to move, which can be tough even in this cold weather to get out and move, but you said
Absolutely.
it's extremely important to,
Right.
to
So
balance the sugar.
anytime, if you're diabetic or non-diabetic, doesn't matter, exercising muscle does not require insulin to reduce your sugars. So if you have a sugar load or any kind of big meal,
Right.
you have to walk it off or exercise it off, because it can also be like a family fun. Now this time of the year, it's probably a bit cold out there. So you might do something within the house, like something physically exerting.
Right.
So that actually helps to reduce your sugars and manage your sugars better.
Okay. And also, really quickly, we have just a few minutes. You said when you're traveling, just be very cautious to make sure you have all those medications on board and kind of make preparations for that as well.
Absolutely. The really good tip for this one, because I have diabetics in my family too, so we usually we make notes of what needs to be taken right before the travel.
Right.
So we'll have to go and check that with every travel. You
Right.
might think you got it by heart, but not really.
Right.
You're going to miss one or two, especially the medications are one of those.
Right, and with diabetes, I know that's such a crucial part of that as well.
Right.
All right, wonderful. Just some great tips. Again, some things that we kind of know. Some of them we knew already, but we just need to be reminded. So it was very important to reiterate those today so we can still enjoy those holiday parties. And are you taking new patients now at your office?
Yes, we are taking the new patients,
Okay.
and I'm open so I can see anybody 18 and over.
Okay,
So
perfect. And this is CHI Memorial, the Internal Medicines Associates. There is the address and there is the website as well. He is currently taking more patients, new patients, if you still have questions. Thank you so much for those great tips this morning.
you.
And we'll be right back with more of Let's Chat.